loves, welcome to TT's Urban Pantry. Today I am about to can up some red beans with peppers, onions, and Cajun flavored ground sausage. I already had my beans going this morning and I did them with a quick soak process, which is after you wash them and go through them, you want to then put them in your pot with at least 2 inches of water covering your beans. Bring them to a boil and then take them off the heat and let them soak for an hour. Then you're going to take your beans and rinse them off, and with clean water, you're going to do another 2 inches over the beans and bring them to a boil, and then you're going to have a nice gentle boil for about a half hour. So I did that, and I had planned to make some sausage today. And I decided to take some of that ground sausage and put it into my red beans. I actually saw that on the channel Homestead Heart. She made her red beans for red beans and rice with ground turkey, peppers and onions, and smoked sausage. So what I have is my own ground turkey that I will put a card and a links, or not turkey, my own ground sausage. And I'll put a card and a link to that video so you can see how I do it. And this is Cajun flavored sausage. I also had a couple red and orange peppers. Actually kind of like a yellow one, but I only had like maybe one small yellow one. But peppers and onion, and I put that in here with everything. And I'm going to season it real quick. I'm seasoning it with my own homemade onion powder. Turn this heat off. And some garlic powder, of course. Give that a stir. And then I have here just some Cajun lover seasoning, so I'm going to pour a little bit of that in there as well. And I'm going to can these, especially because of the meat. I have 4 quarts in the oven ready to go. And I also have one little pint, just in case I had some left over with the meat. I wasn't sure how much all of this is going to make. So I just want to taste it real quick. The onion powder is really strong. With it being homemade, a little bit goes a long way. So I am going to put some more Cajun seasoning in there. And some tonic. If I was just doing the beans, I would not season them at all because I'm still going to add in a little bit of water. But I am going to add in some of this bean broth and then top it off with water. So I do want it a little bit seasoned. Might as well. I've gone through all this. And I haven't added any salt, and even when I made the sausage, I didn't add any salt to that. Wow, that's really good. I'm kind of hoping I don't have enough jars so I can eat some tonight. All right, get started canning. Because the beans are still going to expand in the canning process, I'm only going to fill to about that much. Maybe a little bit more. So I ended up with 4.5 quarts of the mixture, and I did put a little ramekin up for Mister so he can taste it when he wakes up. The beans aren't done because they're still going to cook in the pressure canner, so there wasn't even a reason to keep more than that. Just enough so he can get some taste. Now what I did was I took a little ladle full of the bean juice, all that stuff that was in that red pot I had, and I put into each jar, and then I topped the rest of the jars off with boiling hot water. The reason I did that is because I find that, especially with potatoes and beans, that starchy water, I have problems with that starchy water. It's just a little bit too starchy. And the seals, I have a lower success rate with the seals when I do that. So I like to add in some just fresh water. So now I have checked for air bubbles, and I'm topping everything off with hot water again to 1 inch headspace. Now I'm taking my time cleaning these jars with vinegar, because even from the time I started putting the beans in there, have some starch residue. So I am taking my time, and I want to get that as clean as possible. You can kind of feel it under your finger. I cannot wait to open these up and have them with dinner. I already know. We're definitely going to have some this week sometime. Thank you for watching TT's Urban Pantry. If you enjoyed this content or was able to learn anything from it, please hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are uploaded. And as always, have a wonderful and blessed day.